up? We're back and we're in the little house base that I made. We're about to jump downstairs. As promised, we do have the garden and we got a few islands we got to knock off. Like I said, we're preparing to get to the new cluster. Just a little bit of a maze here, just parkouring myself out of my base. And we did build this here. And over here, what we have is our workshop. I called it this here because we're going to explain it in a minute. But this here is just going to be like a workshop where I keep like a lot of my logs, things that I'll need, like tools I'll end up putting in here because we do need to organize everything before we go. Just a few storages up here. Some of the palms and banana leaves are left over because we will be clearing off the dead banana leaves on there. We want to make better sails, and we still have to make ourselves a raft to get across. What we have over here is what I thought I'd make as like a little garden area because I figured if we're going to have a garden, why not have it looking a little bit like we care about it somewhat. So you can probably take this as a how-to tutorial on the garden. It's your call. I don't know how great I am, but we're going to try it out. So I made 2 shovels. Yes, I made 2 shovels. And basically what we're going to do is when you start the farm, you can either use the crock plots, but I feel like the farm boxes, this here, these, as you notice, it says it's a small plank box can grow 1 plant and is mobile. So we can put these on the raft, just the small ones. The large ones we cannot put on a raft. They do say they retain water a little bit longer than bigger ones, but we aren't able to do that. But we will be able to put this one on there, and we'll probably put like 3 or 4 of those on the raft while we're going down there because worst comes to worst, we're gonna want food to eat, and we're gonna want to try to balance it. And I noticed that growing food will give you vitamin C as well as the fruits will. So that's definitely going to be important to get down there. So what I did was I got myself a shovel, and we're just going to grow a few plots just right where we're at. And just one there. And I'm going to try to get them I want to get as many plots as I want. Once you see how much, as many plots as we can. Once you see what amount of seeds we have via potato. So that's going to be one of our main food groups. But yeah, what we want to do is just aim the shovel down, hit the crop plots a few times, and we're going to pretty much do that until we got a straight line all the way up, and we fill this whole thing with crop plots. Yeah, it sounds like a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these crop plots going. Once we get them all the way up, this whole thing completed, we'll start working on getting some fertilizer done, and then we'll look at the crops that we have planted. And after that, we're going to head out to 2 other islands. Hopefully this video doesn't take too long. But if so, we can chop it down into a 2-part and make it one tutorial for doing the garden, and I guess another one a tutorial for going to the islands like always. But we're gonna get this this field dug up, cultivated as they would call it, and we'll bring you back once we got more of this filled in because no one's gonna want to sit here and watch me stab the ground for about 100 times. All right, cool. All right, we're just about finished this. We're just coming back. I'm just going to lay down the last cultivated field. I did mess up. I was going to pretend like I didn't, but I did. This here, I didn't want it to make it so together, but I think it's going to work out where I would plant all of my potatoes since I have a whole lot of potatoes. I want to use these 2 middle ones to plant the hemp plants. And this here I'll try to use for the corn and the seeds. And I'm not sure how much you get in the jar, but we do got a little bit. We are going to use it. It's dark, so I think what probably would be best since we did all this would be to bring everyone back. I will have to do something with the compost here, and from what I've realized, it's just put in an even amount into each. Let it do its thing, and it'll work. We will be using horrible water for the plants, and we have a lot more where that came from in there, which is why we use this land with the water there that we can consistently always get good water. So we're going to set up our pots for the night, make sure we got our clean water, and we're going to click it out till the morning time, and we'll catch you when we come back on this one. Alright, cool. Alright, so it's daytime. We got everything going. What I want to do first, that wasn't genius. What I want to do first is pull out some of this stuff here that we have. Rotten food, and we'll use some of these. Now it says you need like 3 different kinds of things. I don't quite know it, but I am gonna put a little screenshot up there of what the developers asked for us to do, or said we should do. What I like to do from my trials and errors is I want to drop 3 of these, make sure I have, I don't want, I just pretty much, I don't want them on me right now. I don't want to mistakenly put more than what I need to put in there, so I'm just going to drop all these over here. And then I'm going to take these 3 first, and yes, we do need sand, so we're going to take this and put that in there. And if you notice, the middle one says it's 100% this, so we know we put 3 in. Now what I want to do is put 3 of these here in. So that's going on the right side. If you notice, that number is going up. Oh, don't put too much in there. And now what we want is some sand. Now normally you would think these would be the guys, but I would say use coconut bowls because I feel like this is a bad idea. I feel like I'm getting too much sand, and oh, actually I got a better idea. Let's do this. Let's get that sand. We'll drop it up here. And what we'll do is we'll just use a coconut bowl to collect out of there to drop the amount that we need. Ah, genius. Let's drop you here. Did you go? Oh, the wind blew you out. Nice. You empty? You're empty. No, I don't trust you. I don't think you can take in. You don't have enough volume. Let's get this guy split open. Get his insides. Could use the water anyways while we're at it. And put you away. Alright, so we take this bowl here. Let's grab some sand out of here. And let's go 1. Something there. That's not bad. Maybe we need 2. 2. Alright, so what I think we're needing now is go back to the fruit. Yeah. And you just want to balance those till you see those 3 numbers get as close to even as they can. It's not easy. Definitely not easy, as you see me struggling here. We're getting close. We're at 42%, means we can still throw more. We're getting very close. Shoot. Alright, so let's put 1 more in there. So we got up to 36. Let's drop you. Let's see, is that going to help us? Oh, that put us out. Alright, so we're just going to, like I said, we just keep throwing stuff in. Just keep throwing stuff in. Just try to make sure you have as much of an even amount. You notice I'm not counting anything. Just tossing it in there and looking at the numbers. And hoping that they come down. Alright, so we got that. And we want to go until about 100%, which is why you normally should be counting them. But if you know Butch doesn't do anything traditional or conventional. Alright, let's see if we can get one of these in here. Okay, it's looking a little bit better. And so that's all we have of that. I need a little bit more sand. I think we need to just put 1 more dose of sand. Alright, so I'm just going to grab some sand, bring it back, drop that in there, see how much percentage we're at, and see how close we got the numbers. Going to probably have to do a separate one. I just really want to get this composter up, plant the seeds. We got a whole another island to get to. We don't want to make this video, well, I don't want to make this video long. We still have the other one over there I'll definitely try to take my time with. But, there we go. That's actually not bad. Let's see. Indeed. Alright. Might be pulling this off, guys. We might be pulling this off. I would honestly suggest to make sure you know how much of what you're putting in, though. Do not try this at home. Okay, so it says it's full. We need, I wonder if it'll take some grass. That E button and U button is killing me today. Let's see how they'll do with grass. Can we steal some grass? Can we sneak some grass in there? We can put it in a hand. No, it's gonna be full. We're gonna have to wait for that to start doing its thing. Go down a little. Alright, so let's start with let's just put in the potatoes. Since we got so much to do. So this part is the simple part. We're just dropping it in. Only thing that's gonna be rough is trying to keep it fertilized. And from what I've realized is farming takes a minute, normally like 3 to 4 in-game days. So the main thing you want to do is focus on the water, and that's pretty much it. And the return on the potatoes are really good, really good. I mean, what is it? 1 potato gives me like 6. So I'm thinking like this might even be the only harvest we need before we head to the cluster. Oh, you're not cultivated completely. We'll get you. Don't think you got away with anything. Now I know it's a large field to take care of, but we're up for the task. We don't have much to do in this game. Why shouldn't we be able to take care of it? Okay, so that's all the potatoes we have. All right. So just so that we're not getting too far ahead of ourselves, let's just at least feed it the water that it's gonna need. Let's get it up to 100%. All right. While I get this done, we'll bring you back when we're ready to put down the. I think we'll go with the hemp plants next. Like I said, I'm not quite sure how much carrots and potatoes you get in that jar. I feel like 1 jar this whole time I've been on the map is kind of a rip. Oh, that's empty? You empty? No, you got a little bit of water left. Not too much. Alright, so we got those watered. Now what we want to do is come out here and let's see if we got the hemp seeds. Hemp bud seeds. Okay, so that's a full one. And these are just buds, so there's nothing in them. They're dead. Completely dead. Looks like we got 4 corn and 2 carrots. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Alright, so let's just... Hold on. Oh. A lot more for your bang on these, huh? Alright, I didn't realize that. So we only really need to like knock down really 1 tree. And we're like hemp rich. So let's put you behind. I mean, I practice with these things. I just don't think I realized it. But either way, let's get this stuff in here. We'll definitely bring it back. Just going to speed up the time. Get these in here. Get some water in them because we still have to work with the potatoes and the carrots. It doesn't look like there's going to be much of those. So this garden, we want to try to get it to a point where we have it completely filled. All right, so we have to cultivate another plot. So I'm going to get this done and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, now for I'm not sure what kind of seeds. Okay, those look like carrots. So I guess we really only get 2. That sucks. And just give me 1 second here. We need to cultivate our field a little bit more, but I can't seem to locate my shovel. No, definitely didn't. Ah, there you are. Alright, so corn seeds. Last plant to be plotted. I think that, yep, so it's just 4 there. So we got a lot of space to work with. We got a lot of free plot spots. So if these things double the way I expect them to double on growth, then we should be okay for the next harvest. We should only have to do 2 or 3 harvests, stack up our storages, make our raft a little bit bigger, and start headed to the new cluster. But before we do that, we do have to go check out those 2 or 3 new islands that we have on that showed up in our cluster. So I'm gonna get this everything watered, and then we'll get the fertilizer on it, and then we'll start heading over there. All right, cool. All right, so we got the fertilizer in here, and then we got horrible numbers. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. We did horrible numbers on this one. We pretty much just threw everything in and didn't really care. With this one here, we made sure to go with 3 sand. Yeah, the max I did was 3 sand from a coconut bowl, and I put in a lot of coconut fibers. I would say about 6, and then I put in about 15 bananas. I know that's not right. It still came out half decent. It still came out worth it, but can't be too happy for that. So it says we have 0.2. This one says we have 0.8. So we do got to wait for them to, cook a little here. But what we're gonna do is let these things grow, get ourselves ready to prepare ourselves on the boat. We're gonna leave this jar here. We got our water, so we'll just leave that in there since we use that for here anyways. And this will be our water jug that we need to get water out of. Let's see, what we get? Yeah, we got a little bit of water in there. Get this guy too. And like I said, this island for me for the first cluster was perfect. It made everything easy. It's making everything easy. I have endless amounts of wood. I have all the water there if I need water just to drink or if I need water to put in there. I do know somebody asked if you can use murky water or the muddy water for the farms, and I just remember that. So just to confirm it, I'm pretty sure I have used it before, but just to make sure, let's just throw this on something here. There you go. So it does. The water here does do it wonders, and as well as my personal favorite for it is that it allows me to consistently have water here the whole time. Take this, run it over, and just boil it down until it's clean. So we're gonna get ourselves started, get ourselves ready to go visit the next cluster while our are working, while our farm is working. We're gonna just actually put everything away, and then pretty much we'll be back and we'll be headed to the next cluster or the next island. I keep saying cluster when we're preparing for a cluster. We're not headed to a cluster. Just need one of you. All right, so we'll catch you in a minute. No, okay. So the water is cleaned, as you can see. It's cleaned, and that's, like I said, this is why I like this spot. It provides me with everything that I need. I'm not really hired up for anything or running around floating looking for this and looking for that, worrying about where the next water or food's going to come from. I also have my salt water up here because I do got to make some salt. Get some salt bowl. English is so hard. I do have to get some salt bowls going because I'm kind of low on my salt and I want to kind of keep my salt up somewhat before we start getting out there on the road. But we're gonna, as always, we're gonna cook this stuff up, and we're gonna head out on the boat, and we'll see you then. All right, that's just my jug of salt. I mean, I have so many of these water things. I figured I'd keep a bunch of salt on me, or salt water on me, so I don't have to run down to the beach every minute just to get salt water and cook salt water all the way down there. I'm able to do everything up here in my little workstation. I mean, got endless amounts of woods out here. We can start fires whenever we need. But yeah, we'll bring you back once we get onto the open water. Alright guys, so there's the island there. It's just straight past our first landing base. That's where we're going to head to. We're just going to pretty much put everything away. We got some fruit, a little bit of fish on us. You know, the usual, just things to stay alive. And we're just going to put this stuff away here. Okay, you're not going to fit, of course. Always make me out to be a liar about where I'm putting stuff away. Alright, so let's just put this stuff away, turn the boat around, and we'll get into the water. And we'll start seeing just where this is going, just where this is taking us. Alright, cool. Let's see, how good is our water? What is your plan? 75. Let's just get you water before we go. Alright, so we got the boat facing the right direction. We're going to drop her down. Of course, actually, we're going to get a quick save. Then we're going to drop it down and head out there. Alright, cool. Alright, we hit our save. Let's get this boat out there. Get you out in the water. Gotcha. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Now I do. That was, yeah. Alright, so we're going to head out to this island. You know the routine. If you don't, you must be new here. We're going to head out to the island and we'll bring you back once we get close. If there's a ship, we'll recognize it. Alright, cool. Alright, guys, we're rolling up on this beach here. And to our right, we have a ship way in the middle. It looks like it's between both islands, so this ought to be fun. Oh, we've already been to M Island. Okay, so this is the island I couldn't find. I didn't want to go to till we got on stream, but or on chat, but still, we're here. I won't lie, I did come to this island. I didn't think I've already discovered it on camera, on video, but we're here. We definitely will be back for you. What else did we leave here? I'm pretty sure we probably already went to that ship too then. Lots of rocks. Not leaving nothing behind. Yeah, we were definitely here. I remember these eggs. Remember those guys. Alright, let's just go jump in this water, make sure we're not leaving nothing behind. Jeez, that boat looks like it's a little bit further than it needs to be. And I guess the next one will be here. I'm pretty sure I didn't go to N. But after N, I think there's maybe one more. I don't know. I'm going to stop guessing. But we're just going to get out there, see what's in there. If there's anything in there, we'll leave it on. If not, as you're probably not even going to know I did this. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're down here to get a quick little look. Might have already... No? Alright, so did we already come in here? Yeah, I think we did. I think we already cleaned this boat out. I think we already got the loot from this, guys. So we're just going to move along. Don't want to waste my time. What's in there? No, that's not nothing for us. Let's get back to the top. Alright, so we've been here twice. We felt pretty okie doke. So we're just going to have to mark this island as twice. Alright, so end island it is. We'll see you guys over there. Cool. Alright, so we're finally landing on the right place. I don't think I've been here. I mean, I'm not seeing any trinkets on the beach. But we'll see. I mean, it has a lot of palms, so we know we'll be coming to M and N to be getting our palms and leaving for the next cluster. And like I said, if I haven't explained it much, I will definitely explain it before we leave to go to the new cluster. Why we do all this, why we made a base, why we got storage, just the whole reasoning behind what it is that I'm actually doing. So I haven't been on this island. I don't think. Nothing looks like it's been moved, but I'm not seeing any freebies, any trinkets. There's a boat very close. Oh, there's a trinket. We haven't been here. Never got one of these from here. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I'm going to comb the beach. If there's anything interesting on here, we'll grab it up. If not, you know, oops, spoke too soon. We'll take you. Alright, so what else do we have on here? Alright, so we got one chest. And now we're just going to go check out that boat. We're not playing games today. We're just going in. We're getting things done. We're getting back to that island because we do got things we got to take care of. We got some things we got to get going and having done for when we get ready to go to the new cluster. So, good thing this boat is very close. Very, very close. Let's get over here. Let's see what you got in you. Can I get some carrot and corn seeds? We're farming to leave this place, guys. Hook us up. Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna make me look through all this rummage just to get a crate, huh? Well, I guess not. There's one. Is that the only one? Jeez. Alright, well, let's grab this crate, get back to shore, see what's in it, make our way back home, and start working on getting everything together, the organization. And in the next episode, we'll be building a bigger, better raft. But we definitely want to come over and get all these palms off their leaves. I mean, all the palms off that tree. Definitely want to do that. So let's see what we got in here. We got this. We got this one first. Let's take a look. A candle. Yeah. Okay. A candle. Okay. Yeah. You guys are just playing games. Let's drop you here. Let's drop you here. And alright, so I'm gonna get some rope, tie it down, and we're gonna be headed back to the next. Back to our island. Make sure we get some. Make sure we have some rope. If we don't, we have to make some. That's why we keep things on us. I'm telling you, that's why we keep things on us. Nope. Alright, so we came here, we got everything we needed. We do know there's some more palms here. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is the last one because I'm not seeing anything else over here. I pulled my map out. I circulated the place. I'm not quite seeing anything else, so I think this is the full cluster. So we are good to go back, get to our main island. Let's get a quick nap first. We are good to go back to our main island and start organizing things, allowing these crops to grow, working more on the farm, and organizing to get ready to go to the cluster. So I'm gonna get the boat in the water, get everything together, and we'll see you back on that, back on the home island and the episode, and get ready for the cluster as I keep mentioning. Cool. All right, it's dark. We made it back. We're here. We got our boat. We got our stuff. See if we can stand. Nice. Alright, we got our boat. We got our stuff, man. We're going to jump off this boat, bring it up on the shore a little bit, get some shut-eye in our base, check on the plants. But that's going to do it for this episode. I know it wasn't much. It wasn't the greatest, but it was technically the last piece of the puzzle we had to complete. We done marked every spot on the map. For this cluster at least, so we're gonna get ready to head out to the next cluster. But before we do that, we got some maintenance work. So behind the camera, why does it always go like on an angle sideways? So behind the camera, what I'm gonna be doing is getting this farm together. That's what my little farm, crop plots and all that stuff. 92. Okay, so the hydration's still good. Gonna need some of the fertilizer. 1.9. All right. 1.4. It's growing. All right. It's coming along. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. We do got this here. It is going. The garden. We got all of the islands completed in this cluster. So next, like I said, it's just about organizing, getting ourselves together, and explaining what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be getting to the next cluster and why we're going the route we're going. As well as look out for my review or what I take from this game. It's coming out very soon. It's just going to be me organizing, sitting in the game, talking about the little things I found neat, or just some of the things I think that the developer was actually looking forward to, or the direction I think the developer wanted to go. But with that being said, I'm going to stop mumbling, get up out of here, and say peace. 2 fingers. All right.